Hey everybody, this is Jason Alba. I am the founder and CEO of jibberjobber.com, and I've been at home for a while because of COVID. Nobody's out speaking. There aren't any job clubs to go to. And Liz from my team said, Jason, put together some short videos. And so that's what I'm doing. Today I'm starting it. And she actually just reminded me of this morning, and I immediately thought about what I wanted to share with you. So I'll tell you a quick story. A few years ago, a number of years ago, I was finishing my basement. So in my area, we have basements. And a lot of times you'll move into a house and the top floor will be finished, but the basement's undone. So you walk downstairs and it's just 2x4s and whatnot. And you can kind of do anything you want. You got to get permits and all that stuff. But we'd gone through the process of doing everything. I outsourced some of it, and I tried to do as much as I could on my own. Still within the rules of the permits and stuff like that. And so anyways, one of the things that I do, because I feel like I can, I'm not very talented this way, but I feel like I can do, is paint. I will go in and I will paint the walls. And so we got to the point where we were ready to paint, right? We had sheetrock up, we had everything ready to go. And so I got my paint. I have to tell you though, I don't like painting. I can paint. I feel like I'm saving money, but I don't like doing it. It really is a pain, especially if you're doing like two-tone or something like that. So anyways, the morning that I was going to paint, I got my painting clothes on and I started getting my stuff ready. And I'm in the basement area. So I have like a big 5-gallon bucket of paint, and I have my paint pan, and I have this handy dandy roller, right? Because this is where I did what I did with most of my painting. And then I walked back to my paint and I stirred, and then I poured, and then I made sure that I had tape here. And then I went over there and I did something. And I think I walked around for like an hour, really. Like I didn't do anything for a long time. I just kept preparing. And honestly, I was prepared, but I got to the point where I was really over preparing, right? And so finally, after walking around a few times kind of aimlessly, I was nervous. I was just nervous about getting started. I think when you get started, especially painting, then you're committed. You got to make some progress and hopefully finish, because another thing I hate about painting is all the cleanup that you have to do. And so anyways, I finally was like, okay, stop walking around, pick up the roller, dip it in, and do the first roll on the wall. And that's all I needed to do to start making progress. I remember I got the first roll on the wall, and from then on, the rest of the room went very quickly. The rest of the whole basement went very quickly. So the lesson for me, and I blogged about this on Jibber, but the lesson for me is sometimes you just gotta stop tinkering and stop playing and stop preparing and stop thinking and just get that first roll up. Okay, so how does that relate to what I'm doing right now? Well, normally when I do a video like this, I do a lot of preparation. I don't know if you can tell, but it looks like right here, there's a part of my hair that's kind of sticking out, kind of messed up. I haven't shaved. I don't have the shirt on that I normally have on. I haven't told my family hey, I'm going to record, so be quiet, stay on that end of the house. Don't yell. Don't have the TV up too loud. Don't barge in on my office. Let's see. I have workers downstairs. They're working on my basement, ironically, right now. And they are really loud. There's drilling and sawing and hammering. I didn't get my lighting set up on purpose. I wanted to make that kind of an object lesson. There's just a lot of stuff that I do. I did check my teeth. I have an issue with that. So I don't really care about my hair as much, but I want to make sure that I brush my teeth, even though you can't smell my breath. I brush my teeth before I do my recordings. I wouldn't wear this shirt normally. I have a cold sore, right? I was supposed to do a big webinar today, a video webinar. And I thought, well, maybe I should just not do it today because I have this cold sore. And it's like, you know what? It doesn't matter. Like the cold sore doesn't matter for the intention for what I need to do. I didn't script this. I did set up my microphone because that's an important part of having quality, right? So I made sure that I had the right stuff, but I didn't walk around in circles thinking and preparing and analyzing. I just had to hit record, right? I did a little bit of preparation, but I had to hit record. All right, So how does this relate to your job search? Or if you're an entrepreneur in the gig economy, how does it relate to that? Sometimes, I mean, I swear, I know people, they will sit there all day long not making that phone call or not sending that email because they're not ready yet. Like they haven't done all the preparation yet. Sometimes you just need to pick up the phone. You're smart. You can do it. If they say hello, that's the worst thing that'll happen, right? If they say hello, then say hi. I mean, just start your conversation. You don't have to have everything scripted. You don't have to have everything perfect. You don't have to have done all the research. You need to make that phone call, or you need to send the email, or you need to follow up or reach out to somebody or invite someone to lunch or leave somebody a voicemail or whatever it is. If you're a job seeker, stop tinkering with your spreadsheets. Stop playing around looking on job boards. Stop thinking about what you're going to do and planning next week when people are back to work and not on vacation or whatever it is. There's so many excuses that get in our way of us actually doing something and making progress. What do you do if you're in the gig economy? If you want to be an entrepreneur, same thing. You make your phone call, you send your email, you do your thing. Okay. So my invitation to you, I learned it by doing that first roll. Once I put the first roll on, I was like, this isn't so bad. I'm committed. I can do this. Nobody died, right? That's how it is. Whether this is something you need to think about every day and figure out how you're going to do that first call or first email or put whatever the first roll is, or if it's something that you have to recommit to every few months, whatever it is, I just want to invite you to do that first roll. Should you prepare? Absolutely prepare. Do what you need to prepare, but don't do the analysis paralysis thing. Typically, we're not sending people into space, right? We're not doing really high risk, very dangerous operations. We're just making a phone call or we're just sending that email. So that's my invitation to you. Put on that first roll and then just see where it takes you from there. That's it. Good luck.